Boss Raiding for Beginners, Part 2, because I realized I missed a lot. PvPing when monsters are around. Long story short, you do not want to be the one fighting the monster, as it's just one extra thing you have to parry, making it harder for yourself. If you get one of the multiple people you're fighting to fight the monster, it buys you a little bit of time, depending on what monster it is, to let you, quote-unquote, breathe. By that I mean, just have one less person to worry about. Don't be scared of legendary weapons. I see a lot of people, including my personal friends, running away from players just because they have legendary weapons. Stop running. 9 out of 10, the person is garbage. Especially if that person is hanging with a large group. Every time I see more than one max level gathered in one place, I always think, bet, I'm about to get me a gank. And even more overjoyed about the gank if one of them has a legendary weapon, because you know I'm going to be gripping them. Running away. If you have to run away, then use the terrain around you to get away, and utilize sharp turns and mantras that send you far from your opponent, or mantras that make your opponents go far from you. An example of these mantras could be Dash, Gale Lunge, or Grand Javelin with a Grand Skewer talent. Unfortunately, I do not have clips of me doing this because I do not run away. It's either I win or I go for round 2 after I die. The only excuse to run is if there's legitimately 19 of them teaming on you, which is the entire server. Legendary weapons that you should be scared of. In the right hands, any legendary weapon can be terrifying, although some you should be more wary of than the others. The first up is Curved Blades of Wind. This sword is actually insane. Please do not fight this. Please, for the love of God, please do not take the 6v1 if one of them has a curved blade. This is because it procs suffocation on hit. If you get suffocated, you get comboed. If you get comboed, you die. Crypt Blade. This thing is a beast of a weapon. It does hella damage and it's weird to parry, in my personal opinion. Grand Scuderusa. Most likely, the person using it sucks because it is the second easiest legendary weapon to get. Although, still be wary because ice hits like a truck. If you pair that with a heavy weapon that scales off of ice, then you get a weapon that hurts like hell. Railblade. Railblade users are 50-50 on what you're gonna get. They are either a Dawnwalker who probably exploited and have no idea how to PvP, or they're just the most insane player in the game. That's all I have to say. Hero Blades. Do not take this weapon lightly. This is the best legendary weapon in the game, and I am not biased at all. Honorable mentions. Hive Lord Hubris and Light's Final Toll. I don't know if you can even count these as legendaries, but Hive Lord is the only one out of the two that you should be concerned about. Every time I see Light's Final Toll, I laugh. If you disagree, just press G. Oaths Part 2. Last video, I forgot to mention 2 oaths, Dawnwalker and Blindseer. Dawnwalker is very nice in ganks. AoEs, okay damage, big spin, big heal, if you have a Bloodless. Blindseer, stinky, don't use, save 40 points and just go Dawnwalker. This is all the oaths. I did not miss any, and do not tell me I missed one involving agility. I did not. That's all for today's video. Let me know if you have any video suggestions you would like me to do. Other than that, as always, stay classy.